We got our first look at some of the rookie quarterbacks. We had 2 of them in one game. Cam Newton, of course, made his debut. We had Blaine Gabbert and Ryan Mallett in Foxborough. So last year we had Colt McCoy, Sam Bradford. The year before we had Matthew Stafford. We're going to see more and more of these young quarterbacks for a couple of reasons. Obviously with the need for the position, but with the experience they're getting in college now, they're playing pro-style offenses. So which one impressed you? Let's leave Cam Newton for a second and start with the Patriots game. Gabbert or Mallett? Who do you think has more upside? Who do you think will play first? Please don't tell me it's Ryan Mallett, because that won't mean good things as a Patriots fan if that's the case.
Well, he have a chip on his shoulder and always believe that his job is at stake, but I think it's pretty safe. I was surprisingly impressed with Mallett. Watching his college tape, I wasn't impressed at all. Had I been a GM, I would not have put him on a draft list because he's so slow. He's so loady in the pocket. Was tremendously inaccurate when he was forced out of the pocket as opposed to when he wanted to get out and make moves himself. Short accuracy was a problem. He reminds me a lot of Drew Bledsoe, and I don't know if that kind of statuesque quarterback can exist in today's NFL.
That's fair. I'll tell you, that's fair, Doug. As a Patriots fan, that's fair. He did show glimpses, I'll say, of Drew Bledsoe. That's a good analysis.
And I don't know in today, blitzes are so much more complicated than they were 10, 15 years ago. And they're so much more prevalent. It's such more passing first lead. You almost have to be mobile. And you talk about pro style, but really, in a lot of ways, the NFL sort of meeting the spread halfway with much more shotgun sets. Last year, the Lions ran shotgun on 2/3 of their plays. This would not have happened even 5 years ago. So I look at a guy like Gabbert, and I think he really has the skill set to make a difference sooner than later in the NFL, whereas Mallett is much more of a project.
All right, we got just over a minute left. Cam Newton, will he be a bust? Will he be a star? Or will he be somewhere in between in the NFL based on your first impressions?
I think if he wants to work at it, and that's always a question about whether he's in this to be an icon and a superstar or whatever he said. If you about Vince Young level, maybe a little bit better. Not a superstar, but a quarterback with a good running game as he does. If they want to run some read option, some things that allow him to use his arm. I think we ran a lot of pistol formation at Auburn. I think that would help him a lot. They can do different things to maximize his strengths, and I think if he wants to work at it, he has the tools. He's not some noodle arm spread quarterback. He has an amazing arm. He just needs to put it all together. If he's a bust, it will be because of him, not because of the system or the team.
All right, Doug, on the way out, I got one-word answer to this one. It's unfair to ask you to do this, but we had this debate all show long. Greatest two-sport athlete ever, Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders?
Jim Thorpe.
Who?
Jim Thorpe.
Okay. All right, I like it. I like the dissenting opinion. And I agree, too. But
of the two, I would say Bo.
I did, too. Thank you. That debate still...
Yeah, Deion is great, but Bo was just... When he ran up the outfield wall, broke the bat.
Yeah, broke them. I'm with you. And the debate rages on online on our Facebook page and on YouTube and on Yahoo and everything else. Doug Farrar from Yahoo Sports Shutdown Corner. Doug, thanks for chiming in. We appreciate it as always.
Thank you.